Hello, Scarf. I hope Streamlabs is working today and you can actually hear me, because yesterday when I booted up the stream for the first time, it absolutely refused to cooperate for the entirety of everything, which was delightful. So, I have no clue why, but I think my headphones are broken. That's not fun. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so I successfully motorized my Emerald Knight this past weekend, which was both harder and easier than I anticipated. This piece is absolutely desperate to not stay connected, which is a little annoying. So we're just gonna pop that whole thing off. Which means that I actually, the fact that I did this past weekend is relevant, because it means that I, actually have the ability to see where the cord for the motor lines up. Also, just unintentionally threw parts of my Emerald Knight on the floor, so I gotta find those, figure out where they went. Getting into the guts of old LEGO sets is surprisingly difficult compared to what you might expect. Ooh. Hello, hiccups. Okay. Side note, this song is a brand new Temanite release. Like, literally came out last Friday. Brand new. If you like it, go give it a listen. It's on YouTube and over on Spotify, and it's just all around solid song. It's got a moment at the beginning that gives me, like, crippling Mario Kart Wii Rainbow Road nostalgia. Okay, so this thing here is definitely not lined up where it would need to be useful here. Well, maybe it actually is. It's an interesting design that I've come up with here. Okay. Where exactly does this line up? I need to figure out a camera setup that actually works well for streaming when I'm hands-on with Lego. Huh, I lined that up really closely, actually, to where that needs to go. So the question is if this would be even remotely stable enough to achieve the goal here. This is replacing Technic elements on the original Emerald Knight that the cord, I don't know if you can see this, but I'm going to try and show you. So the cord for both the original motor and the motor that is currently available is quite long. Oh, I don't have my lighting on, that's not great. There we go, that's better. Hi, I can see you now. So this is that cord. The back of the motor is all the way right here at the very back of the engine. And so that cord runs all the way up through here, loops around those Technic pins in there, and then comes back down the rest of the way through the train and out the back. And the battery pack is in the coal car. So what I'm having trouble figuring out here for this is whether or not this would be stable enough to hold that cord in place. I think it should be. But it's potentially significantly over-engineered. That said, I managed to line it up in close to the exact correct spot to coincide with what's working in my existing Emerald Knight model. I think this will put the bar at a net half stud higher, half plate higher, relative to the current setup in my Emerald Knight, which I think is actually pretty good. The Technic bar is potentially more stable. Not actually sure. But this has the advantage of being able to be centered, which is nice. The cord is, I think, exactly a stud wide. Which is the equivalent of 2.5 studs tall. I really am not sure if this is adequate for what I'm trying to do, or if there's a better option here. Because what I really need is I need a bar across here. I could do something like replacing these with these, because I don't really care what this outside edge looks like, right? It doesn't have to be flat all the way across, because we're gonna have snot builds across here. This entire structure is going to be completely obscured inside of the train. So it doesn't matter if it isn't smooth across the front. The question is, how do you then stabilize that? Might have that piece in here. I think you could do something like, I have absolutely no clue what this piece is actually called. Here it is. I knew it was called a spacer, and I did not trust myself. So, I mean, this, I think, would fit, and would, it's got the stability benefit of being connected on both sides instead of just braced friction / tension across the middle. I think I do like that. It's elegant. It's definitely better than this. So the next thing is it possible to connect this thing nicely? It just lines up miserably with the geometry of the parts around it. I mean, I could do something like this. It would necessitate changing how I've constructed this wall, but that's fine. However, that just... I don't like the idea of having a pin exposed there. I don't think that's something that I'm okay with. I guess the thing we could do would be to do like a 5-length axle, a perpendicular connector, this kind. And then if we took this whole assembly, and threaded it through here, if it'll cooperate, cripes. then these Technic pins would actually be lined up nicely. Goodness sake, it's a little nauseating, isn't it? To be connected into actual Technic bricks here. I think we just go ahead and slap one of those there and one of them there, and then go for something like that. And that's actually pretty elegant, all things considered. It's probably not really strictly necessary like it's pushing the question of like what is a necessary piece, right? I think it's worth it, at least for my personal model, just because I want to support it long term. And this, without this mechanism, the motor isn't really supported by anything, except that it connects onto these three spots. It doesn't even reach this Technic brick down here. So this contraption back here keeps everything in place. In a way that I approve of. Let's take a look in here. Hide these walls real fast. So this whole construction here lines up with the front of the motor, and previously on the original version of this set, this would have connected into the motor block, but obviously we're using a modern motor that has different connectors. So is this construction even remotely necessary at this point? I'm not entirely sure what's going on inside of it, so we're gonna get a little bit more stuff out of the way here. So we can actually get an accurate view of what's going on in here. Honestly, it seems a little bit unnecessarily parts intensive. It's getting very warm sitting right next to my computer, so we're just gonna move it. Okay, just show everything. So I don't think there's any reason this is as far back as it is, especially on a version of the train that is being motorized in a city. Instead of being displayed with minifigures in it. What size is this? 6x8. And I think I've already even streamlined the parts a little bit, which kind of underscores how absurd the parts intensity is here. Is there a reason that this space can't be filled in? I think there is. But what is it? Okay, yeah, so that sits in there. That needs to stay hollowed out. Okay. So we can swap these out and replace them with these, but down a level, which will really lock this in a way that I like. It just kind of seals everything off really nicely. And it gets us down a couple pieces comparatively. That is about how this lines up on the original model. There's no need for these. They were a first attempt at bracing the motor that just does not work. So that just leaves the question of what I want to do with this empty space. On the original model, that is a space left deliberately open for the assembly, actually, that the cord loops through in this original design. You can see that here. But the reason that it's there... Ooh, get back on. The reason it's there in the first place is specifically so that it can be removed and replaced with the infrared sensor for the old school power functions. But I am using a Bluetooth one from the modern power functions and really don't have a use for this space to be anything special. Which then begs the question of why are we building these as separate segments here? Because that's got a 4x8, and that's a 4x8, yes? So this space here isn't serving a purpose, but I kind of want to do something interesting with it. What colors is this available in? Not gold. Sad. Okay. This takes a second to load. I'm gonna go get my water while we wait on this. Try not to be too thrilled by this content. I know it's exciting, but we don't want anybody to get overwhelmed or overloaded by how amazing all of this is. Hi, Christian. How are you doing? Apparently we're just going to sit here at 93% for the rest of the day. Yeah, moving is kind of the actual worst. Yeah, cross-country moves are intimidating even when everything goes smoothly. And if there are any things that don't fall into place immediately, then they kind of just are terrible. If stud.io doesn't get caught up here pretty quickly, I'm just gonna go play Peglin or something because I do not have the patience for this. Alright, this is a Peglin stream now. Alright. We're playing Peglin now. I have decided. Ambidextrary is just top tier. I messaged Aliens Rock, who's one of my favorite YouTubers and who got me into Peglin in the first place, this past Sunday, asking if he would be interested in doing a collab, because I had an idea for a Peglin versus mode type of thing. And I haven't heard back. I kind of wasn't even expecting to, if I'm being perfectly honest. But if anyone else likes Aliens Rock, and thinks that would be a fun kind of thing to watch, let me know. Because when I have more subs, and it might be more enticing to him to, you know, collab with me instead of, like, hey, I can offer you exposure to my 7 people who watch. Let me know. I might pursue that again at a later date. Don't harass him. Do subscribe. Absolutely fantastic puzzle game streamer. Turned me on to some of my absolute favorite games of all time, including both this one and Baba Is You, for those of you who I have forced into that ecosystem. I found that game watching his streams all the way back in 2018. Very, very highly recommend. He's kind of the person who inspired me to actually give this a shot, because his channel, if you go back, is like him playing Bloons Tower Defense in a college dorm room, with like his bunk bed in the background and a low quality camera and everything. And now he's like the archetypal YouTuber in my brain. And so I'm like, well, if he can make it from basically nothing to there, so can I, right? So, you know, even if it's nowhere in the near future, collaborating with him is, like, very top of my YouTuber bucket list. It's something I would absolutely adore the chance to do. This map absolutely blows. I might get through it in its entirety without hitting the refresh a single time. Yeah, we'll take go for the eye circle. This is a powerful orb. I think I was gonna try and force the shop, but I think the elite is actually better value here. I guess I'll aim directly for the crit. This orb is a little unfortunate on this map. I'm just restarting this fight. Normally I don't save scum. This is just the worst possible start, though. It's a little better. Exactly, Scarf. That is the correct descriptor. Or maybe it's a descriptorb. There's a live recording of this song on YouTube that's super, super good. Like a live performance recording. And it features, like, an improvised saxophone solo. It's actually amazing. That was also unfortunate. At least we got a little bit of extra blind. Oh, and I missed the refresh. How about that? Oh, come on, crit for me. If I waste having the Ambidextrionary as a starting relic, I'm gonna be so sad. Definitely want to upgrade this. Oh, both of these are good. I think this is better. It synergizes really, really well with my go for the eye circle, so we'll take it. This is a good fight, at least. I want to preserve that refresh for as long as I can. I'll take this bomb now. That is profoundly annoying. We'll go for the maximum pierce here. And now we'll take the refresh. Can knock that guy out entirely. This is a total gamble, but we have time before they get to me. Yeah, it paid off. Let's go. You'll love to see it. Okay, and we're gonna clear this out. I really need to find some healing somewhere, but I don't think I'm doing badly this run by any stretch of the imagination. There we go, we finally got a refresh. Not feeling any of that. I'm gonna take the heal here. And hope we get a healing relic down the line. I don't terribly care which direction I go, as long as I don't launch myself directly into the middle. Always take the egg. I mean, the Bramball actually would not have been a bad pick for my deck. I wouldn't have minded it, I don't think. I mean, it's not technically healing, but I'll take it. Hail Mary pass. Absolutely fumbled that. It's fine. Okay. I should not greed on this fight. Although I'm absolutely going to, because I'm a scum lord. to borrow a phrase from one of the members of our D&D group. Okay. Yeah, that's a convenient crit. I don't mind that at all. What is the last angle I can actually get that crit with? Okay, I think we're solid. Okay. We've already leveled up the ice circle, so I will take this, because Spinfection is broken on this character. I think depending on what this chest is determines whether I go for the elite or the shop. Okay. That's uninspiring. I'm gonna shoot for the shop. I'm just gonna take this early to really lock in, making sure that that plant dies. Because long range damage in this game is no joke. We'll take the blind, and then I'm just gonna gun for the bombs, I think. And I think that gets us all the way through. Nice. Okay. I have almost enough for 2 relics, so I'm going to try and greed here. It's not a great plan, but we'll do it. Get 1 relic. Ooh, attack supply blind 4. That's really good. The mole boss is going to be a struggle. But I think this is just flat out good for my build. We'll drop a stone and go from there. Yeah, bombs do make life more interesting. Okay, I think that even the Spinfection 2 is, worth it here. Wow, this fight is gonna be rough. At least we got that bomb. That refresh is just in an actually terrible spot. And, of course, he showed up on my reload. Come on. Ah! I just need the refresh. Yeah. Alright. We'll get there. Higher Crucible levels still do not make sense to me. I get another chance with the Ambidextrary. I totally forgot I had that last round. The flip side is Navigation-flation is really, really good early on. I think Navigation-flation is better. So I'm going to take that. And I'm rewarded with an early shop. Okay, now we basically want to get directly to this bomb and leave as many coins as we can on the screen. If we can hit this refresh. There we go, got it. Okay, this should be trivial now. Yep, there we go. Okay. The question is... The answer is no. The question was if I could get enough coins to get a relic by the shop. But we'll just take getting a stone out of my deck, to be perfectly honest. That is 100% worth it to me. Really would like to go this way. Perfect. And I get another egg. This is a suspiciously similar seed. Man, we love bombs here at Bomb Lover Incorporated. We're the ones who sold the bomb factory bombs to the meme person. For the love of Pete, can I please exit this map? I'll take pocket sand. It's not amazing, but it's not terrible. I'll take this fight. If we get that crit, this was a totally worthwhile shot. That was a less totally worthwhile shot, but it's fine. That was even worse. Oh my gosh. Can I please get a decent run out here? I mean, getting a bomb was nice. I'm just gonna toss this in here because it's basically guaranteed to land that bomb, which gets the plants out of the way. Unfortunately, I now have to deal with this guy being right in my face, which is frustrating as all get out. And now I get the crit after everything else. It's fine. None of these speak to me. I don't think I have ever taken this one. I'll take it just because it's new. For me, at least, it is. It's new. Then we'll go this way. Wow, that is unfortunate crit placement. Okay. I gotta chew my way towards that refresh. If there's anything I can do about it. Oh, come on. I may be too tired for this game. There we go. Finally. I cannot believe I got lucky enough to get that crit. but I will 100% take it. I would be surprised if I can get this crit, but I'm gonna gamble on it anyways. I gambled and lost. Same thing there. This boss fight doesn't even feel hard, it just feels like I'm bad at it. Like I still haven't quite learned how to actually play the field effectively. Healing. We take healing. I was kind of hoping to have more coins. I guess we take the relic that lets us go either way and see what it is. Ooh, also healing. Okay. I feel confident taking on the boss now. Because I am practically unkillable now. Especially with a map like this leading up to it. The bomb spawns this time around were much less convenient, though, which is unfortunate. The nice thing is, now that multi-ball has some pretty intensive synergy in terms of healing. So I'm glad I was willing to try the double trouble is the point. Alrighty. As long as I can get these bombs off, we are completely fine this fight. Because there's not really anything ranged, which just gives me plenty of time to heal. That's basically perfect. Alright, we at least hit the bomb, so that's a step in the right direction. Annoying. Alright. Well, easy crit on the Dag Orb is tons of free damage. Getting Bramball there is very lucky. Mostly I was just hopeful for the refresh. I cannot believe that. I just got a miss on a 1% blind. That was fantastic. Crit is very inaccessible, so we'll go ahead and skip the Dag Orb and hope for not that kind of placement on it this time. Man. Profoundly unfortunate. But we got him, boys. Oh, another double trouble. That's actually kind of fun synergy. I will take that. I think it's worth healing. We'll take it. I think Smoke Mod is less massively synergistic, especially considering that I have 2 healing. Yeah, since I have 2 different heals at the moment, I think this is net better. Ooh, boss fight. That's interesting. We'll see how this goes. I would love it if it would stop putting the crit in, like, horrible, inaccessible spots. You know what? No. I deserve better luck on this fight. That's closer. We'll take it. It didn't give me one of my crit synergy orbs with the accessible crit, but it's fine. I cannot believe you didn't hit that crit. This game low-key hates me, question mark? I'm not sure if I can out-heal him if I continue getting just absolutely garbage orb placements. Oh, come on! If I can get 14 damage here, I win. No. No. I know I just said I don't save scum. I absolutely refuse to believe that this is... Are you kidding me? No. Stop that. Thank you. Thank you. Finally. This game is so good, but every once in a while, it's just a little bit of a tool. Gonna take the extra multi-ball there. I'm a little nervous about this, and I don't have a shop left on this floor. An extra refresh is always good. Especially because I heal when the board is refreshed, and that deals damage when... Yeah, this is good synergy. We'll take as many coins as we can get right there. Ooh. Anything but the candle, the short fuse, I'm actually game with, so... I was really hoping multi-ball would get me that crit, but no. Multi-ball still will not get me that crit. Really, right there twice in a row. Bless me. Yeah, we're gonna save scum this entire run because I just refuse to believe that my luck is as bad as the game wants me to think it is. If all else fails, Mr. Mole, I will chip you to death with my weaponized envy. I did not mean to press fire there, so I'm glad that happened to work out for me. This poor tree is so blind now. It's almost 20% blind. And for what? Alright, we can snipe this refresh. Yeah, there we go. I bet this stone kills this plant. I don't need to waste my double trouble on it. I can use my double trouble to kill the tree instead. I mean, not quite. Alright, you want to be a B-word? You're gonna die like one. I'll upgrade this. It's all crit synergy. Electromagnet or Electropegnet is good with multi-ball. Now we just hope we find Matryoshka Shell. Because that's when things really break. Let's destroy this man's shield. Ah, right, resistances. I kind of hate this map. Well, at least we got through one of their shields. I would really love to get some bombs, but I do not, for the life of me, know how to get them on this map. So we're just gonna slowly chew through the shields instead. It definitely doesn't help the quest for bombs that I refresh on crits. Alright, this man's is so dead. Thank the Lord Almighty, hallelujah. We take those. Oh, come on! That was a very satisfying slide. Alright. Your shield needs to go away, my guy. My boyo. Oh, 156 damage on his last 6 HP. This run be wildin', my guys. Okay, definitely take the 2 elites. My healing kind of goes crazy, so I don't think that they scare me at all. Alright, no way to guarantee this crits, just spray and pray. Sorry, I am dumb. What do we call proving a point, Scarf? I got absolutely cucked there. Oh, yeah. Fair. I think maybe a more accurate descriptor would be to call it losing my temper, but fair. I need to find a way to get some more crits on my boards. Because I absolutely destroy when I land a crit. And if I don't land a crit, I am just kind of boned. Part of the issue here is that Electro-Pegnet makes the game so wildly unpredictable. Because sometimes it means that you just snipe the perfect shot without even trying. And other times it means that your orb just gets guided directly between absolutely everything that you care about. See? Like that. Exactly like that. Stop spawning the crit on the bottom row. Okay, we're just gonna gun for the refresh. Okay. Stop trying to be cool. Just aim directly for the crit. I think this is synergistic with my build. I don't think it's bad by any stretch of the imagination. It's got decent crit damage. It's multi-target attack. I think it's a net positive. Also, if nothing else, it pens shields, which makes this world significantly more manageable. Okay. I don't feel like I need to be scared of this guy. Unless I miss my crits. Okay, once again, target the refresh. Hope we can get the crit next shot. Oh, come on! Well. I don't need the crit for piercing, at least. I love how my orbs are just drawn to the crit when it's an orb that doesn't need the crit to do its damage. Or when it's a shot where I don't care. But on shots where I do care, it's like, the crit was right there, and we decided not to hit it for reasons. Unfortunately, the wall cannot be blinded, and I cannot be bothered to aim. So... well, fingers crossed this does some absolutely bonkers... Nope, we're save scumming. This is just save scumming the run. But I refuse to let my absolute BS luck with the Pegnet prevent me from making it onward. This is an unfortunate time to get the all orb nothing, but we'll take the refresh, I guess. As long as I can keep hitting crits with my double troubles and my dag orb, I think I'm net fine. Yeah. 200 damage a shot, no issues. I mean, we're gonna take damage once. Really? Easily sniped crits for all the stone shots, and then this is what you give me for my dag orb. Okay. At least we got a good crit location for the all orb. Nothing. Oh, come on! Ah. Alright, take 3. Definitely take the sand arrows. Those bombs are so much overkill for that slime, but fair, I suppose. I'm just aiming for bombs at this point. I don't know if I want any of these, to be honest with you. I'm going to take the sphere. Well, let's see what's on the map. Okay. I'll take the sphere. It's got good round roll synergy. I don't really care where I go right off the bat, so I'll gun for a couple coins. I think this fight works out in my favor. I'm just gonna ignore the bombs and gun for coins until I'm actually in danger, at which point I will prioritize the bombs because that happens. Alright, I'm gonna take a second sphere. And bounce myself in the direction of the treasure chest. We'll take both of these. Eye of Turtle is phenomenal. And Sever the Sling is not bad. We take those. Okay. I guess we question mark our way towards a shop. And see how this goes. We're gonna really wedge this in here. It's gonna somehow miss the crit, but we got 2 bombs, so I don't really care. And my stones are good now, so that's cool. And we take it home with bombs. I'm gonna save, just because we are gunning for a shop. We want to have the maximal number of coins. Okay, so we're going to skip this shop. We're going to hope we can... I don't really want the ball lightning. So we'll skip the shop. Ooh, yes, please. Okay, we're doing all right. And it doesn't really matter which direction I go here, which is good because I have never gone the way I wanted to on that pegboard a single time. Grabby Hand is synergy with Sphere. We take that. Get rid of a stone. I will take that. I'm going to pretend I want to go this way because that will get me to go to the shop. Yeah. Oh, I would have loved grubby gloves. I guess we pray for that later on. I'll get rid of another stone. I'll take the question mark if I can get it. What orbs do I have? We'll take it. I like the Ouroboros. I'm going to pause and go get a donut. Because I can. No one can stop me. You see an Ouroboros, you take an Ouroboros. Now, it's annoying that Plant survived on 8 HP, because getting bombs on this map is actually supremely difficult. But I got one anyways, let's go. That refresh was in a profoundly unfortunate spot, so I'm glad I was able to get my hands on it. And now that guy's down. I think Ouroboros just carries us here. It's a very good orb, to be fair. Yeah, we're gonna have a really hard time not doing well in this fight, honestly. Between this just having good stats and the Echo 50 being absolutely insane. And we win. Okay. This is a much more comfortable run. I'm gonna take this again. I want to win with it. And I think it isn't anti-synergistic with what I've got. I'll take this. It's a little scary to me, but it's not a bad relic option. Okay. We definitely do want the crit where possible. Yeah, actually, I think the Double Trouble is very good for my build from the perspective of when I pick it up before I have the Ouroboros, it lets me set up some insane echo strats. I'm not sure if it's possible for me to get that refresh. Oh. Multi-ball will do it. Haha. Now you aren't behind your shield guy anymore. And you die on echo damage. I don't have to hit a single peg to kill you. Alright. And we really very much so want to go this way. Alright. If we get lucky enough to get in and get this crit, yes. That sets up a phenomenal Ouroboros opening, honestly. This synergy may actually straight up save me from how awful that refresh is. Which is amazing news. We skip everything because we're about to go to a shop and we want a relic. Yeah, we want the fresh bandana. Extra refreshes are fantastic. Definitely want to go this way if at all possible. Because who doesn't like treasure chests? Yes! One extra crit is a lot of extra echo. I definitely do not want stones here. That did 100 damage on a non-crit. This is kind of insane. That killed without hitting a single, without hitting more than 3 pegs. Okay, I want this refresh. You know what? We take Bramball. Or Bramble, I think. I think Bramball is the specific orb that applies it, but not the name of the status effect itself. Definitely need that crit for building echo damage in case we don't kill. Fortunately, we do. Okay, what are we looking at for the rest of this map? We might want that shot, but it's a ways away, so I'll take the heal here. Oh, almost got that crit. Okay. Man, I cannot get that crit to save my life. This is a little scary, but I think we've got this still. Please give me the crit now. Thank you. Okay. Crit is all the way in that corner. I think we lob it through and pray for the best. And I think we do kill here. Thank the Lord. I'm glad I went for that healing last round, because I think if I hadn't, I would have been exactly dead here. Alright. And I think we just make it now. This is potentially even better synergy than the double trouble. So I'm going to take that, and I'm going to heal, because we're in a scary spot in terms of HP at the moment. I'm not going to greed in case I go into a fire. This is a very, very bad fight for me. I think I just lost. Which is unfortunate. Did his shield survive on 4 HP? If I get very lucky with, like, Bramble, I stand a chance here. I think I already have failed to get very lucky with Bramble, though. Yeah, it's over. Alright, I'm calling it a stream there. I need to take a nap. It's been fun. I'll see you again tomorrow. Have a great day.